So I finished the show in Glasgow that night. I got on a midnight train down to London, got in at 7 a.m, had a 9 a.m. audition. I walked into
How much sleep had you had? The only reason I ask...
I'd say 4 hours.
The only reason I ask is for those people who are not singers, sleep is the one thing that you need that your voice can actually work properly.
And when I'm not singing, I sleep probably 3 or 4 hours a night. But when I'm doing shows, I sleep 7 or 8 hours a night. So because you need sleep. Yeah, and I got in at 7 a.m, I had a 9 a.m. audition. And I met the woman I'd been talking to at the door, the casting director, and I said, how you doing? She goes, come on in. I walk in the room. It's the final round. They hadn't found the person for Galileo, so they'd searched all of Britain, and I walked in on the final day. And I walked in, and there was the musical director that I'd spoken to online. There was a guy playing piano, and then there was Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Ben Elton. And I went, hey guys, how are you? Good to meet you. And it was like,
wow,
great. And, and so Ben ran the whole thing. He goes, so what do you want to start with? And I went, why don't we start with, Break Free, which is the first thing you sing in the show. So I sang, I Want to Break Free. Got to the end of it, and Ben Elton stands up and he goes, wow, that was very good. It's nice to finally, that's exactly how it should sound. It's nice to finally hear it. And turns to Brian May and Roger Taylor, and they're like, I'm like, it seems to be going very well. And then I sang We Will Rock You, and then we did a couple of scenes, and then I sang We Are the Champions, and I left, and as I'm leaving, I've got Brian May going, see you later, and I literally walked out of the room and immediately called my best mate and said, mate, one of two things has happened. This has either gone amazingly well, which is how it feels, or I'm that guy that they've gone, oh my God, that was so bad. And and they were humoring me the whole time because they were so, when you try to overhelp when someone's bad, I was like, it's one of those two things.
Yeah.
And luckily and then I caught a train up and did the show that night in Glasgow off Thriller Live. So, and they called me the next morning and offered me the role. I was like, thank God they called me because I was going.
You're freaking out.
Paranoid, freaking out in the head because nothing's ever gone that well before,